Hi, how is everybody? It is Paul from Magpie 24/7, out and about. But we've got the preview ready for the Blackburn game, and that kicks off Tuesday at 7:30 at a very, very empty St James's Park. Unfortunately, yeah, fans still not allowed in, and as we all know, although the games are being televised, this particular one, due to an arrangement with the Football League, is a special online only type deal. So £10 gets you access for this one game. There are going to be highlights on Wednesday night on one of Sky TV's channels, but that will be of all 20 odd games. So it is up to you, obviously, how you choose to watch or listen to this game. It is on Radio Newcastle, so you can listen to Razor and John Anderson with the commentary from St James's Park. So yeah, we hook up rivalries once again with Blackburn. They are going to be a decent test. They do have quite a few injuries at the moment. They went to a 3-2 loss to Bournemouth most recently in the Championship, and I think, to be fair, they will prioritise the Championship game coming up this weekend. I think they're away possibly to Wickham, and I think they will prioritise that game. There's rumours that players like Armstrong may be rested. They have got 1 or 2 injuries going into it, and yeah, so it should make it for a decent game for Newcastle, and one that we should be very, very confident in getting some sort of result in. The scorer from the last time we played, Dak, I know he's definitely out, as well as the other Bradley Johnson and Sam Gallagher. But like I say, there will be other changes. He will prioritise the league. They are wanting to have a bit of a promotion push this time round at Ewood Park. So yeah, definitely changes, I think, for Blackburn. Steve Bruce has come out and has stated that there will definitely be changes for Newcastle. Although he's going to play a very strong side, he will rotate, and I think that's key, because playing Saturday, then again Tuesday, then back again at the weekend against a very, very good and well organised Brighton team who know what they're about. So Bruce has said that he will make changes. So some of the names that he suggested today, well, he spoke about Mark Gillespie. Mark Gillespie will get his debut for Newcastle United in this match between the Sticks. Carl Darlow will be rested after one game, can you believe? But yeah, just the way of the world, isn't it, I suppose, at the end of the day. But yeah, Mark Gillespie comes in. I think that's a pretty good decision, to be fair, by Steve Bruce, to give him a taster of that, and obviously a reward for signing with Newcastle and everything. The other big name that's down for duties for the game on Tuesday evening is Ryan Fraser. He will make his debut in this game as he looks to build up fitness. He hasn't played since March, so not expecting the world from him at all, but excited to get the first look of Ryan Fraser in a Newcastle shirt playing a competitive game. Also, as well, which is again encouraging news, coming back on the injury front is a clutch of players, including Matt Ritchie, who only narrowly missed out at the weekend. Kieran Clark, yes, Kieran Clark, after that awful injury at the end of last season, when he was doing ever so well, he will be back for this game. He will get some minutes on the park against Blackburn. And then you've got to think, as well as them, the likes of Sean Longstaff, Emil Kraft, DeAndre Yedlin and Miguel Almiron, they'll all be heavily involved in this one. Interesting to see who he goes up top with. Again, it's going to be a tricky one. Do you risk Andy Carroll playing 2 games so close to each other, or do you put Callum Wilson in and do it like that? Or do you bring Joe Linton in? Again, he hasn't had the minutes and could probably do with them. My gut feeling, Joe Linton is probably going to get the nod up top. Bruce still likes him, he still rates him, and he has been speaking really, really positively about him. And he's been trying new things, trying to learn new things, and we saw little glimpses when he came on, running into the corner, battling for the ball, putting himself about a bit more. So hopefully, touch wood, Joe Linton, if he starts, he gets a goal or 2, and just let's start the new season with a bit more confidence, because if we don't sign any more strikers, we are going to heavily rely as well on Joe Linton's contributions. So like I said, 7:30 kick-off we've got an Australian referee, and it's the first time that he's officiated us that I can tell. Jared Gillett, like I say, from Australia. He's studying over in Liverpool. Never refereed Newcastle before, but he has refereed for Blackburn a few times. So yeah, see how he goes. Hopefully he has a quiet game, no controversies, no red cards, no this, that and the other, and Newcastle get a nice comfortable victory. And we should do, even with a rotated side. You know, there's players in there who have a point to prove, and as Bruce has proven with Andy Carroll, if you get in the team and you deliver and you perform as Carroll did over pre-season, then you're going to stake a claim for a starting spot in the Premier League. So yeah, the winners go on to play either Morecambe or Oldham, and if that isn't incentive enough for a little bit of a cup run, I don't know what is. Yes, it's away from home. Yes, it's a little bit more of a banana skin, but you know, we all want a cup run at Newcastle. We're all desperate for it, aren't we? So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Kyle doesn't do the goal scoring predictions. Personally, I'd be very shocked if we didn't win this one. I know it was a 1-1 draw last time we played Blackburn at St James's, but looking at everything tomorrow with their injury situation, with the players that could rest, our rotated squad, but still with quite a few, you know, good players in there, a few smitterings of debuts, I'm going to go optimistically, I think, for a 3-1 victory. We'll try that one out. We'll try that one, but I'll be more than happy with a couple of goals and Newcastle progressing to the next round and no injuries. We don't want any injuries. We know we're getting some of these players finally back, and we're going to need players fit. I know Paul Dummett's come back to training this week as well, but he will miss out on this one. Perhaps if we were to get through, then you know the next round of the cup competition would be a really, really good one to bring a Paul Dummett back into the mix. So yeah, that is it. I'm not even going to touch on the likes of Christian Hatzum and co, because there's still lots of rumours about these type of players still being shifted on by Steve Bruce. So I don't really think the two were too much near the first team, but one or two of them may pop up on the bench. Today, as I'm recording this, Christian Hatzum, I wish, Mutu, he is nearly out of the door, and in the same press conference where Bruce confirmed that he'll be going to Spain for a year on loan, it was also confirmed that there's one or two others at the club who have been strongly suggested need to find new clubs, and there's also murmurings about Newcastle paying certain contracts off to allow them to move as free transfers, the likes of Rolando Aarons, Henri Save, you know, and the likes of that. So yeah, disappointing, but there is going to be players going out over the next couple of days. He has suggested that maybe one, maybe two may come in, so there is a balancing to do there with the squad, but the squad is looking good. It just needs a little bit more tweaking here and there. Anyway, I've said what my prediction is. Hopefully that is true. We're through in 90 minutes. If not, it is straight to penalty kicks and the lottery of the penalty shootout, which we never really seem to do too well in. So let's do hope we get it done in 90 minutes. What is your score predictions? Get them in down below. Who's going to play? Who's going to make debuts? Who's going to be farmed out? And Newcastle going to get through? And if we get through, who are we going to get in the next round? Is it going to be Morecambe, or is it going to be Oldham? Let me know what you think down below. Take care, keep it tuned, and I'll speak to you later.